Hello everybody, it's Hot Dog Mike here, the Hog House, doing take 578. So we are doing a review today of Johnsonville Jalapeno Cheddar. It was a special request, and we've gone a little bit off the beaten path with our condiments, if you want to call them that. So we have two that are guacamole, right, and two that are sour cream, and then two that are plain, as always, just so we could get our bearings. I don't know about the guacamole and sour cream. The idea behind it, in my mind, was jalapeno, Mexican. Let's throw them together. We'll see. We'll see. So if we look at the ingredients here, for the most part, pork, water, pasteurized cheddar cheese product, and then we we get down to diced jalapeno peppers, and then 2% or less than but I do see corn syrup in there, Johnsonville, you dirty dogs, you. As always, we're going to pair it with a glass of milk, and without further rambling, let's dig on in. So, first appearances, they browned up nicely in the pan. I had to put just a little bit of oil in there to help them out, and especially, there's the art of melting the cheese on the inside, right, without browning up the outside too much. Didn't really make the house smell like something, say something crazy or jalapeno wise. There's a little bit of a meat smell in the air. And then when you put them into the bun, the ones that split really softened up the bun. They had enough moisture coming out to where it's quite a nice texture. The ones that didn't split in the pan, not as much. World keeps spinning. So let's dig in here, huh? It has a little bit of a kick to it, really. Upon the first bite, so the bun is soft, absolutely fantastic. And then, the Johnsonville smoked sausage, I would say, is quite juicy. The first thing you notice is the jalapeno. And then luckily the cheese from there kind of dumbs it down a little bit, so it's not too spicy. But let's get a further look as to how that jalapeno flavor is. Back in my day, we called them jalapenos. But you know what? Was it okay to touch your eyes if you've been eating this? The jalapeno taste, honestly, is good. Of course, it doesn't taste like fresh jalapeno, right? And I'm sure if you went down to the meat market and got something equivalent, right, you'd have a better tasting jalapeno there. As far as the cheese goes, you know what? It's subtle. And weirdly enough, one of my favorite, I'm going to call them cheaper, right, smoked sausages. So Johnsonville makes these 100% beef cheddar smoked sausages, and they are just absolutely fantastic. You get that pure beef taste, right, mixed along with let's be honest, probably I should pasteurize processed cheddar cheese, so that makes you wonder, doesn't it? But at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. Not a bad little snack. So let's dig into the one with guacamole and see if that was a good addition. Boy, this bun is soft. That is nice. Got some soft bunch. You know what? Legitimately, the little bit of acidity, right, from the guacamole pairs actually really, really well with that. And honestly, who'd have thunk? Because after I put it on there, I thought once again, I made a mistake. So if you're looking to feel a little adventurous, and for some odd reason you have guacamole on hand, I would recommend like trying a bite of it. Maybe don't dress up a whole dog with it. And then let's check out the sour cream. So, shall we? My idea behind it, of course, was a little bit like a taco. When do you normally have cheese and jalapenos together? We'll see. I wouldn't recommend. But I mean, it's not terrible, of course. but without any other fixings on there. I mean, really, the main thing that I'm tasting here is the sour cream, and I really didn't put a lot on. You get a little bit of that jalapeno flavor afterward, right? But would not recommend. Out of this group here, I would have to just go with the regular old plain. I mean, the guacamole was fun. I'm starting to think maybe I should do some more serious condiments because this is a serious review. But at the end of the day, you know, this product, once again, if you're looking for a bang for your buck, it's not a bad thing to go with. Absolutely. I mean, the only thing that kind of tickles me the wrong way when you're getting Johnsonville is normally they come in a pack of 6, right? And buns come in a pack of 8. So that means if you want the world to be whole again, you have to buy 3 packs of buns and 4 packs of Johnsonville in order for it to add up, right? I'm sure that you struggle with the same problems as I do. But so, you know what? All in all, as far as bang for your buck goes and quality of dog, I'm going to give it, and once again, consider that 5 is average, right? I'm going to give it a good like 6.2. Absolutely. You know, sometime we'll do the 100% beef, with cheddar, and we'll see how those rank. But honestly, it makes for a wonderful snack, if you want to call it that. Once again, my wife and I, we just had dinner. I don't know what I'm doing. My life is in shambles. But it makes for a wonderful little snack. And honestly, it's a safe bet for anyone. If someone doesn't like spicy stuff, it's not too hot. I know that kids, and myself included, like some cheese inside their hot dogs. So yeah, a good 6.2. Do you agree, bratwurst baby? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm gonna go finish up the rest of these dogs, and then maybe let's go and find some dessert. Hot dog Mike out.